Hi, I'm Ava, and this is my wonderful, amazing, awesome mentor, Jessi. So, when we decided to pick a topic for our chapter piece, we really wanted to capture a moment that scared us, and so we decided to uh, follow through with something that we were really scared to do, one of which is my first cross-country race and Jessi's move to Haiti for 2 years, which is why we decided to call our piece Don't Underestimate Yourself. So, don't underestimate yourself. Towards the end of summer of 2011, I joined my high school's cross-country team. Junior year was about to begin. I was 16. I was going to have to improve my grades and make sure I had shining extracurriculars to wow the college board. Most of the kids on the team had been on it for years already, but I was still set on joining, no matter what.
In the spring of 1997, I wrote a letter to a woman I'd read about in People magazine. Her name was Gwendolyn Grant Mellon, and she'd started a hospital in Haiti. I was 2 months away from graduating college, and I had a teaching job lined up, but I was restless. I wanted to see the world.
So I printed out a PSAL form, got it signed by my parents and doctor, and brought it with me on the first day of practice.
I explained all this in the note that I dropped in the mail, addressing it only Gwen Mellon, Deschapelle, Haiti. 6 weeks passed. I kind of forgot about it, and then I received a plane ticket with an invitation to move to Haiti. Here's what you should know about me at 22.
I was not athletic growing up.
I'd never been to a developing country.
I didn't think I'd be able to run a 5K or that I would get shin splints.
I fainted whenever I saw blood, and I did not speak Creole.
I was nervous.
I was scared.
Joining the cross-country team
And moving to Haiti
would be one of the best decisions I had ever made.
A month later, Madame's driver fetched me from the Port-au-Prince airport. We rode 3 hours north along a coastal highway that faded to a dirt-packed road, and eventually we reached the forested grounds of a decommissioned banana plantation. This was Deschapelle. Madame Mellon lived in a sprawling house with mahogany shutters for walls. At 87, she had paper-thin skin and white shoulder-length hair pinned beneath a broad headband. Madame had macular degeneration, so her eyesight was disappearing from the center out. If she wanted to see something, she had to look away from it and relax and wait for it to appear in her periphery vision. "My, you're chubby," she said when she finally got a good look at me.
One humid morning in August, I stepped off the R train on Whitehall Street and walked towards Battery Park. After stretching, the workout began with a 10-minute warm-up. Not even 5 minutes had passed, and I thought my legs would give out. The sun was beating down on me, and the trickle of beads of sweat rolled on my back. It was going to be a long afternoon.
It was rainy season. As I sat on the porch that first afternoon, the skies opened. I ran for my new bedroom. I had never felt that alone. There was no internet and no phone. I wondered if I'd made a mistake. It thundered, and I heard a whimper from the closet. Madame's dog was curled on top of my shoes. I crouched down next to him in that closet and had a good cry.
Once the bulk of the workout was over, we did a 10-minute warm-down as a team. My knees were jelly, and on top of that, we did curl-ups. I didn't think that they were that bad, but I had to do 30, so I took it back. So tears of rage began to well in my eyes, and I wanted to go home.
I settled into my new life, and things did get better. Madame and I spent mornings together, writing letters at a card table under a mango tree in the hospital courtyard. Around us, people suffered illnesses I'd never seen. In the kwashiorkor ward, mothers fed starving children with bloated bellies and orange hair. Nearby, a man's skin was flaking off in large sheets.
Time progressed, and practice was the highlight of my day. Miss Belfay, my admirable coach, was hard on us, but she still never gave up on us. One practice after school, it was 80 degrees, and I had a ton of homework to get to. She had us run 400-meter loops in a tiny grassy area in the park that day. After the first set, she said to keep it up and that this is the hardest thing I'm going to ask you guys to do all day.
At night, Madame and I played cribbage and argued about politics, and very slowly we forged a friendship. It wasn't easy. She was bossy. Once she made my friend Heather wear her shoes, which were one size too small, all day, saying, "Your big feet'll stretch 'em out."
Flash forward 4 weeks, standing in Prospect Park in a line with 150 other girls as the referee yells, "Runners on your mark," holding a pistol. We lunged forward, one leg back, arms up. Then there was the silence, and the only thing I heard was my heart pounding in my chest. I heard the crack, and I stampeded off into the distance. Finishing the second loop, I ran in the opposite direction and turned towards the finish. Miss Belfay said the finish is barely a fourth of a mile, but by the looks of it, I disagreed. I picked up my speed, soared past the baseball diamond and over a sea of serpentine tree roots, and I ran through a tree-lined path and saw the finish.
Flash forward 1 year. I moved to New York City to teach fourth grade. That was hard. And I missed Madame. Every couple weeks I wrote her, and when she wrote me back, she offered me advice. Do things that make you happy, she said.
I made a swift turn around a small orange flag and bolted. Go! My teammates were screaming. I went into full speed. I was invincible. I crossed. My chest heaved.
And
I couldn't stop the smile from stretching across my face.